China has faced a series of health scandals over the past decade. Among the list of tainted goods were toothpaste, pet food, fish, toys, milk powder, blood thinners, cooking oil, pork, and most recently, vaccines. Where the authorities used to downplay scandals and sweep them under the rug, this vaccine scare shows just how much things have changed, and the reason why. The Chinese have turned to social media, and the government is responding. Parents are expressing their anger on social media after drug regulators found a healthcare company produced 250,000 low-quality vaccines for infants. The shots, which are compulsory in China, were supposed to protect their kids from potentially deadly diphtheria, whooping cough, and tetanus.
It's fair to say that producing low-quality products happens in many other countries too. The difference is, in China, due to the large population, every problem gets amplified.
Data for rabies vaccines were also found to have been fabricated. Some parents even picketed government offices, and many flew to Hong Kong for foreign-made shots. The government had no choice but to address the public outcry.
I think we are seeing a tipping point now, where social media is becoming more influential than traditional news outlets. The government can't control social media like they could with traditional medias, so they're having to address the issues like never before.
In a rare reaction to public outcry, President Xi Jinping personally called the vaccine scandal shocking, and vaccine maker executives were detained within 48 hours of the initial clamor on social media.
Due to the rapid growth of users on social media such as WeChat and an increasing number of bloggers, news and views can spread more quickly. The government's response recently was more timely than ever, and investigation and punishment was more effective.
Critics say that the health crises have stemmed from lax regulations and light punishments.
In the current vaccine crisis, for example, for the 250,000 ineffective vaccines, they only got a fine of about 3 million yuan or $440,000 US, which is really low. So if the country lacks regulation and the punishment for violation of the rules is low, it's a really big temptation for local makers to use low-cost materials, even bad quality products to sell and make a huge profit.
The inadequacy of regulations stems from government efforts to coddle domestic companies in an effort to help them grow. On top of that, imported medicines and vaccines, commonplace around the world, have long been unavailable because of an arduous drug approval system. Chinese companies had to repeat all drug trials for imported medicines to get them signed off on in China. This protected local drug makers. But in October 2017, the country's regulator abolished this rule.
By introducing competitors into the market, that will raise the bar in terms of quality, and social media will continue to act as regulators.